Hello friends, today we are going to see John Donne as a love poet. So some of the philosophies are here in the form of points. So the first point can be he rejects both Platonic idealism in love and Petrarchan woman worship. He rejects Platonic idealism. That means uh, something which is innate, something which is inborn. Plato thinks that knowledge is innate, knowledge is inborn. We cannot discover anything by experience, and we can understand the things by logical analysis and by introspection only. Whereas John Donne doesn't think so. He thinks that everything can be learnt through experience. So, in that ways, he rejects Platonic idealism in love and Petrarchan woman worship. And in the time of Petrarch, there was a woman worshipping, and he does not believe in this also. He means Donne also not believe this Petrarchan belief of woman worshipping. Now, point number two is neither he treats woman as a goddess nor as an object of worship. He does not take woman as a goddess, and there is no need to worship woman according to him. Now, next is in general, his attitude to love and woman is earthly and masculine. Earthly means human like. He believes in the opinion of earthly people, and he takes woman like this only. Now next is he regards woman as a sex partner and constantly argues her to submit to his advances. That means he regards woman as a sex partner and argues woman to submit to his advances, to his needs. Now, next is he believes that physical passion needs to be consummated or fulfilled. That means all the humans have their passions, their needs, and those should be fulfilled. And that is quite visible in the poems like The Flea, The Canonization, The Dream, etc. Now, next is he does not hesitate to fall in love and show his love. We can see that there is a realism in his poems because he finds it quite humanly to fall in love and show his love towards women. Now, next is he does not think it necessary to separate from his beloved just because the sun has risen and is peeping through windows. So, he doesn't believe that something should be morally correct, and he thinks that just because sun has risen, the day has come, the another day has come, so he should stop loving. He doesn't believe in this. Now next is Donne's love poetry appeals because it advocates permissiveness, laxity in love affairs, and a due consideration to the needs of the body. Why Donne's love poetry appeals to us? Because all the poems advocates permissiveness. That means there should be the permission of everything. Laxity means uh, when there is no strictness in love. He doesn't believe in laxity in love affairs and a due consideration to the needs of body. And one should understand the needs of body. Now, next is he no doubt talks of platonic or spiritual love, but he never ignores the claims of body. Uh, Later on in the life of John Donne, he also wrote some platonic or spiritual poems, love poems, but he never ignores the claims of body. What are the needs of body? Now, next point is in fact, he tries to reconcile the body and the soul. Reconcile means to restore the body and the soul. It's not so that he talks about the needs of uh, body only, he talks about the needs of soul also. That's why we can say that he wrote physical and spiritual love in his poems. Now, last but not the least, thus this down to earth realistic approach to love has a contemporary appeal. So we can see that he has the approach towards love which is so down to earth, which is humanly, nothing metaphysical, nothing supernatural, nothing which is related with God only or spiritual kind of, and thus it has a contemporary appeal. Contemporary appeal, that means thus all the poems, all the philosophies of Donne are also applicable in this modern time, and we can say that in that ways he was a modern poet also. Okay, that's it for this topic. If you have liked this video, then share this video and comment upon it, and till then, bye bye all of you.